Okay, bonjour les cinquièmes. This is your third lesson for this first week back, okay, for Spring 2. On trace une ligne, okay, on copie la date en français et on copie le titre. Et on souligne la date et le titre avec une règle. Okay. So I would like you now to copy these two sentences and to translate them into French. So pause the video and copy and translate these two sentences. Okay, so when you're ready, grab a red pen to correct. En France, on roule à droite, c'est très différent. Okay? En France, in plus country, it's en France, okay, plus feminine country. Be careful the accents here, okay? They make a huge difference if they're not here. If you remove the accents from this preposition a, it is the verb avoir. Okay. Second one, en Grande-Bretagne, on a des rideaux aux fenêtres, mais en France, il y a des volets. Je pense que c'est mieux. Okay. So pause this video to correct if need be. Okay. Now this task that I'd like you to do is now to answer these questions in French. Okay. So qu'est-ce qu'il y a sur la photo? What's on the photo? I've given you a sentence starter here to describe what you can see on the picture. So sur la photo, il y a, always recycle the questions, okay? Sur la photo, on the photo, there is or there are means il y a. Okay, so advice is you could talk about students that seem to go to secondary school. So how do we say secondary school? Okay, what are they wearing? So anything description that you can add there. Okay, could you add adjectives? Could you talk about your uniform perhaps? And your opinions, add an opinion about your uniform. Okay, you can use intensifiers as well, such as very, a little, and don't forget the opinions that we have seen as well this week. Okay. Number 2, quelles sont les différences entre l'école française et anglaise? What are the differences between the French and English school? Okay. So here, I've given you a few sentence starters as well. En France, on. Remember the general we, on. It means we or they. It's nobody in particular. It's just generic. Okay. Some connective, cependant, however, mais, but, par contre is another way to say however. In England, we, ta, 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 ta. So use negative as well, complex negative. We never do this, or we always do this, or we don't do this. Comparisons, we've seen this last half term. Remember, we revised that. It is faster in France, for example, or it is better than da da da. So try and compare those two using these and some opinions that we've seen this week again. And the last one, est-ce qu'il y a d'autres différences entre la France et la Grande-Bretagne? Are there other differences between France and Great Britain? Okay, I'll let you pause this video, use the sentence starters that you have here, and answer these questions in French in your book. Thank you. Okay, so when you're ready, I would like you to write down these sentences and conjugate the verbs that are in the infinitive forms here in brackets in the present tense. So we've recapped the present tense in the last lesson. Now I'd like you to apply it on your own. So, en France, so I'll do the first one together. En France, on, and then we need to conjugate rouler, which is to drive. Okay, so what we're going to do? First, we have the infinitive, which is given here. So that's there. Second step, what do we need to do? We remove the last two letters, giving us a stem. So ER are being removed. We are left with what? Write down the stem. ROUL, roule. That is your stem. That bit is never going to change. Then you need to find out the ending. Step 3, the ending for present tense for on, for ER verbs, is I, giving us the answer, on roule à droite. In France, we drive on the right. Okay, pause this video and complete the rest, please, on your own. Okay, whenever you're ready, grab a red pen and we're correct. Again, we have porter, removing ER, to wear. I wear a uniform at school. Porter, we remove ER, we have PORT, and then the ending for ER verbs for je is I, giving us je porte. Number 3, vous and travailler. ER verb again, okay? We remove ER, we have a stem, and then we add EZ for the ending for vous. Okay, meaning do you work as a pilot? Number 4, we have parler ER verbs. We need to remove ER and add the ending for nous. For ER verbs is ONS. So we have PARL without the ER. We add ONS afterwards. Nous parlons anglais et français. We speak English and French. Do you like your work? Okay. We have tu here and aimer. Aimer, we remove ER. We have the stem AIM. And we add the ending for tu on for ER verbs, which is ES, giving us aimes-tu ton travail. Then we have rouler with il, which is they, plural. Okay. So here we remove the R. We have our stem R-O-U-L, so you write this down. And then ending for ER verbs for il is ENT. Il roule à gauche en Grande-Bretagne. So pause this video and write down your score. You can send this in the private comments to your teacher as well, please. What was your score out of 6 for the present tense? And what is your target? So write this down for yourself and send it in the private comments as well. Okay, so this is it for today. Okay, I would like you to upload your work now on Google Classroom. And if you finished early, there are always revisions to do for the present tense, learning your irregular verbs off by heart or learning the endings off by heart. Okay, so thank you very much. Merci beaucoup la classe. Au revoir.